Hello, dear those present, dear jury, organizers. I'm Andrei Klimanov, the head and the founder of the Privaclouds service company. I present the project Privaclouds.com. Our company deals with developing cloud B2B services for analyzing user content based on the technologies of natural language processing. We, aside from creating B2B solutions, we also create B2C solutions, and in order to test our B2B services. So the B2C functionality is based on the capabilities gained from B2B. As of today, we are proceeding from the assumption that our service enriches user content. So we present an enriched content. Of course, we understand that there's original data, text data, visual, audio-visual, and we show the enriched content and make this data gain other gain other features which are subject to in-depth analysis. We separate keywords, the essence, addresses, people's names. We uncover various digital values and so on. We tag this data. We determine the language which this data is based upon. We create new features of the original data. How does this work? Well, we analyze the content of PCBS is the name of our PCSAPI is the name of our product, and we analyze the content based on various sources. There's a lot of sources. Using our NLP, we retain this, enrich data, enrich in this content, and using a rather flexible and unique tool of API of requests, we allow our clients to build their own data functionality based on analyzing user content. We have B2C promo solution, which I mentioned. This is an application for iPhone and iOS. It's called Data Pulse, and this presents the functionality that you get at the output. We are ready to offer to implement for our clients in their solutions. This various classification data, ratings, elastic search, filtration, distinguishing various trends, forecasting, authorization, uniting various users into social groups, and so on. All of this functionality is presented in the solution so that we can move it around and so look at how it works at the back end. Our team has 12 people as of now. This presents the group of team leaders, so to speak. I present the management of the company. Headquarters is in Charlotte, North Carolina, in the United States. We have a project office in Kemerovo, and where we create the documents. And coding is performed in India, the city of Nagpur. We are looking for 1.2 million in investments. We've invested 300,000 as of today, and we have certain principles. We're ready to sell no more than 25% stake in our company to the end investors, and no more than 3. So the last slide. Here we see what the company Privaclouds is going to look like in 2018. These are plans. We want to grow to a cap of 30 billion, and we want to grow to a cost of 30 million, and we want our developers to process 30 billion API costs per month. Now, this company was recently bought by IBM. Their data is 3 billion API Alchemy API. This is a well-known company. They've been around for 10 years, but we have other different principles, and I can tell you why we think so and why we're prepared to make our parameters higher. Thank you for your attention. I'm ready to answer your questions.
Please, so what is the stage of your technology development, and how are you going to penetrate the market? What segments of the market you're going to capture and focus on? So technology now at the finalizing stage. These autumn, our three projects, open source API, B2C solution. We're going to launch it in autumn. So we need the investment to develop the team to promote it in Asia, Europe, and the United States. So what are the segments you're going to focus on? What is the strategy for market penetration? So in terms of segments, we are looking into all those companies and teams cooperating with their clients online. So these are the finance, banks, e-commerce, e-shops, different kinds of insurance companies which cooperate with their clients when they analyze their content. All those companies which somehow cooperate with a huge number of external users in the internet. So do you collect data and you enrich that data and you provide some kind of enriched results which quite be beneficial for someone? So you have a number of statistical models, NLP models, which work. Do you have some particular products or particular segments? So what is enrichment particular itself? Got your question. So first of all, we have our own NLP models. We teach these NLP models. Alchemia company, it helps us to teach our NLP models. We use other companies as well. So our business model is limited in a good sense, in the right way, that in 2 years we're going to engulf all these NLP models, and the more traffic is, the faster we are going to capture all the riches of NLP models, which is contained in Alchemia company, for instance. So the business model itself, in short, it's a win-win project. We have three participants: service, our clients, and our users. So we're interested in enriching this data as it is traffic. So we build both traffic and API color, so in terms of requests. So we have two types of automatization, so we're interested in that. Our clients are interested then to collect the data on their side, analyze them. The more data you have, the deeper the analysis is, and so the end users are interested as they need to get those benefits which the client is going to provide to them. For example, a discount for a particular goods in the internet, as with the help of our forms integrated in the website, in this internet shop. It's going to upload his Twitter, Dropbox, Gmail, so the shop has the opportunity to monitor the client, to see the trends, to see the forecast, to see what he's interested in, and to develop the sales quite deeply. So you can get 10% discount for a refrigerator, for instance.
You're basically now sort of like describing the problem of maybe like what 100 companies are sort of like approaching from different angles, right? So basically, I think that all of us understand sort of like on a general level what is the problem and all that. But please tell me in detail and in practice, what are your customers' problems and who are those customers? And how do you solve the problem? And to whom you sell?
Конечно.
Yes, of course. That is a very, very right question. So, in fact, IBM, they are engaged in enrichment. Microsoft analyzes their data. Dropbox, they look into the data, but all this enriched essence is on their side. they're not going to give that to us. That's a business. They just sell ready-to-use services which can get the result of this analysis. They're not going to hand it out to external users. So our task and the problem faced by B2B community which are going to analyze, the problem is the lack of access. The access is monopolized. There is no opportunity to have your own database of enriched data in your own community and to analyze it in detail. So you need to enter the other door, Dropbox, or Google, to analyze the data and to pay through this door and to get the ready result. So in this regard, we see the problem of monopoly on the market. We are ready to crack that monopoly. We want the business to get it to their own site, and the original data, let it be in their own resources, so we don't need that.
Start from somewhere. I mean, where do you start? Who are your first customers? I mean, there are millions of services and online services and solution applications that you can actually help. So what are the first ones?
So as of today, we don't have any clients. Now we are quite focused on tasks. We have some internal funding, and we have the opportunity not to have external funds in the form of a client. So our first client. So now we are going to penetrate. In, if there is a company, retail company, here is Tita in the United States. They have weak cards, very important customers. I mean, they have their own databases. We have some contacts with them, so it's a substantial and established client. So with this client, we can start offering our services. And moreover, we have a website, Privaclouds.com. Any user, you don't need to have a conversation with us in person. You have this opportunity. You can go online. You can register your own account, to create a form, to do your own specification, to move your own users to get CAPEX keys, and to use this data to get those enriched data, and then to use it for the purpose intended. So you can build a card, you can pay for traffic and for the CAPEX, so you can do that. Just e-commerce easy style. So it has been implemented, so welcome to our site, Privaclouds.com. We have our ocean dictionaries. We have patent in the United States. The method of authorization, if you're interested, I can just go into detail after my presentation. You compared yourself with a company with 10 years experience, their own finance, so they need to give your own information. Now you're a startup, 300,000, so what is the reliability of your company existing next time, and the information is going to be provided to third parties? It's a very, very right question. Thank you very much for that question. It's a kind of philosophic approach in terms of the transfer of data for our users. From my standpoint, everything depends on those benefits provided to the user by our clients. Why are going to be trusted? Our clients are going to be trusted, as the clients are going to offer the collection of this data. Our clients will actually have impact on this level of trust. If you need to get your page in Twitter or Facebook, or you get 15% discount for GoPro, so you wouldn't agree to that. But some people are ready to do that. So I would like to say that this called balance between the interest of the user to get the data for processing and analyzing, and so-called privacy, that I don't want to give my data to someone. So it's the right question. But we are B2B business, so we provide technologies, we provide different capabilities, and how you sell it, it depends on the internet shop, first of all. Thank you very much, Andrei.